Hey y'all, it's Janine. Come on in, click like, click share, because I got a story for y'all today. Listen, I received a phone call from one of our insurers. She wanted to put in a water claim. So I told her I'd help her with it. So as we started to put the water claim in, she was giving me the particulars on the damages and the water and such. So as she gave me her policy number, I pulled the policy up, I looked at it and realized she had a basic policy. So I said to her, I said, well, I'll be happy to help you with this claim, but you know you have a basic policy. She said, now what is that? I said, well, it's a policy that's a named peril policy. That means that in your policy, when you look at it, there's a list of things that you're covered for. And unfortunately, water's not one of them. She said, well, I don't understand. She said, isn't that water that comes from the roof if your roof is leaking or a flood? She said, I don't have any of that. I got a pipe leak. I said, well, you have a named peril policy and water is not one of the listed perils on the policy. She said, so you mean to tell me if I put this claim in, that my claim won't be covered? So now y'all listen. You know, I can't tell the lady her claim won't be covered without actually putting eyes on it or sending my adjuster out there, because it won't be right. Who knows what's going on in her house? So I'm trying to give her this information to make her aware of what type of policy she has. I'm not trying to tell her that she can't put this claim in. By all means, please. But I'm trying to tell her that's what's on her policy. And then she stopped me. She said it again. She says, so I shouldn't be putting this claim in. I said, well, I'm not saying that, ma'am. I'm saying that water is not one of the named perils on your policy. Water is excluded. She said, well, what does that mean? Y'all, at this point, I thought I was speaking another language, because I'm sure that I told her a couple of times that water was not a named peril on her policy. So I said, excluded. Excluded means not included. Now she's getting riled up at this point because she's mad with me. So I said, if you want to put the claim in, I'll be happy to help you with it. She said, no, I want to put a claim in. And then y'all, she said the unthinkable. Before she hung up, she called me a dumb honey. I had to catch myself. I'm like, oh, heck no, she didn't. I know she didn't call me a dumb. I wanted to call that lady everything I could think of in that very moment. But me, being a God-fearing professional that I am, I had to calm myself down because I was going to give her an earful. So I said to her, is there anything else I can help you with? She said, no, you dumb. After I hung up, I thought to myself, well, I'm not such a dumb. My policy is a all perils policy. That means anything going on in my house is going to be covered. I'm not such a dumb that I didn't read my policy when I got it to realize that water was not covered on my policy. So now y'all tell me, who's the dumb? And as you can tell, I'm still hot about that. Well, if you like that story and you want to hear more, go ahead and ring the bell, share it out, because you know you're going to want to hear more. And once I cool off, I'll talk to you next time.